All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Deal Hound Club. As you can tell, these all sold pretty quickly. There was another Impala SS on here that has sold. The one for the last episode's cover shot, the Ford F-250 long bed step side, that 70, was it 72? That one's sold. It's not on here anymore. The Nissan sold. I knew that was going to sell quick. These T100s, I'm telling you, they're a hot little item. So when you can find a good clean one, they sell quick. So anyway, we're going to start with the next episode. We're going to go here. And see, these are the ones I found for over the week. Oh, son of a biscuit. This one's already sold. All right. So on these, just so you know, in the future, it says it needs transmission work. Almost always, it's something simple on these transmissions. These ASIN transmissions rarely go out, and so this is a good clean one. You can tell it's been well taken care of, and yeah, dang it. Could have easily fixed this one for a couple $100 and sold it for about $8,000. So, doggone it. Yeah, usually it's just something small like a shift solenoid or something like that. This one is 4-wheel drive. It did have remote start. Doggone, that was a good deal. These often break these little tabs here, so you could have ordered a new one of these and got rid of the little piece of tape there. Not a big deal. But anyway, all right. Well, that one's gone. Never mind. The next one is, what do we got? Oh yeah, so 64 Chevy or GMC, sorry, 64 GMC, and it's got a V8 4-speed 4-wheel drive. This has got the look. I like it. It does come with an extra Ford. I didn't catch that before. Why does it have a Ford hub on it? That's weird. It does come with an extra cab and a title. I'm not sure if you want that or not, but it would be handy to have. Let me just see. Yeah, it looks like it's a passenger side pumpkin drop, so it should be a Chevy axle. That's just a little weird. Yeah. But somebody put a Ford hub on it. Interesting. I mean, I guess they're all the same, I guess. I mean, but anyway, this has got the good look. It's got good eye appeal. The only thing I'd be concerned about, I saw this, but he didn't mention anything about rust it says in usual places, but he didn't say anything about it having rust up in the roof, which that's not usual. So it might. I don't think it has rust up there. I think it's just the paint peeling. I think the rust is in the usual places, which is the rocker panels and the fender. But yeah, this is a 5,500. I'd say this is $5,500 truck pretty easy, without much doing. Yeah, you can make some money on that one. All right, next one in Gillette, Wyoming. What do we got? Oh yeah. 68 GTX 440. Okay, so the reason why this one's worth more than most, or the reason why this one's worth the money, is it is supposedly, you got to verify this, but he says it is a numbers matching, all original, 440 automatic. This is a bucket seat car, not a bench seat, so this is pretty sought after. Yeah, it is a 440 automatic car. Yeah, and it's got the right colors. And I don't believe this one has been restored. I don't think so. So I think it's just a clean Survivor, if I remember right. There's got to be something that's been done in here. I don't know. Those seats look like they've been recovered though. Anyway, this is a good one. I would say it'd be nice to talk him down to 42 or maybe even 40. I don't think you can get them down to 40. If you can get them down to 40, that'd be great. And listed at 55. And be willing to go down to 50. But because it's a numbers matching, I can find cars that are 440s and 4 speeds or automatics, bucket seats, but they're not numbers matching and they're still selling in the 50s. So being that this is a numbers matching, I think you're solid on being able to get the money on this one. So I think you got about 10 grand worth of room on this one to make some money. All right, let's see. Next one, Colorado. Oh, dang it, this one sold. All right, and I was going to say, the reason this one hadn't sold, it had been listed for a while too. I guess it wasn't listed too long. But I was going to complain. He's got one picture on here, and that's it. And it's hidden in the weeds. And you wonder why these doggone things don't sell, you know. It supposedly has a rebuilt motor in it. So that 390 rebuilt motor, you're sitting on, that's probably an $8,500 truck if it runs... if it runs like a rebuilt motor, just clean it up a little bit, get rid of this shell, drop that, get rid of that. And that's probably about an $8,500 truck. So that was a good deal. Golly, man, these things go quick, guys. I'm sorry. I tried to get them over the weekend and tried to find some and get them on here as quick as I can. Problem is I can't post just one good deal. And so I'm trying to get a collection of deals, and sometimes I end up losing them. Dadgum. Hopefully this ain't sold. Okay, so this one's not sold. This is a good one. 2003 Toyota Tundra. This is a $5,500 truck all day long. And so yeah, I would jump on this one. My only hesitation is just look at this a little bit closer here in the back. I can't really tell if that's just paint peel or if it's been smacked in the back and it's full of Bondo or something. That might be a little bit of a deterrent, but the rest of the truck looks good. It's got the right color. These are selling for anywhere between $5,000 and $6,500 all day long. So I think listing this one at $5,500 would be an easy sell, a quick flip. Okay. And this is another one. This is 10 grand sitting here, guys. This is easily 10 grand. These are selling for 15 in running condition. They're selling anywhere between 12 and 20 grand, and fully restored they're selling anywhere between 18 and 35. I've seen them as high as 40 for the Smokey and the Bandit 79 Trans Ams. So this is the right color. It's perfect, guys. It's a T-top one. It's the right color. It is everything you would want other than the wheels. I would honestly go back and try and find a set of snowflake wheels and put them on there, and maybe recover the front seats. And this is about 10 grand, or about 10 grand worth of room right here. I think you could list this, get that dash fixed. That's you're probably looking at. For the seats and the dash, you're looking at less than $1,000. And clean it up, put some floor mats in it, get this thing cleaned up a little bit, and then I'd list this at $16,500, and then be willing to take 15 or something like that. But yeah, it's got the look, guys. This is the right color. This is the one everybody wants. I don't think it'd be hard to get rid of this one. So. There's good money in that one. All right, last but not least. All right. Well, we kind of ended on a low note, I guess. This one I just kind of was. This one I'm unsure of. Unless you're close, it's still a good deal. I mean, I wouldn't ship this cross country or anything, but it is hard to find a tin top. When I say tin top, these are the hard top without the removable tops. It's hard to find a tin top that's rust-free. This one is very rust-free, and it's a good color. It's not like a turquoise or something weird. It's a black on black. Get rid of these dumb shift knob things and put the shift knobs back the way they were. it does have it has to have a motor knock. And I don't know if I can look honestly, that kind of sounds Valvetrain-ish to me. But anyway, so there's definitely a problem with the motor. But again, running and driving, these are selling for $6,500 all day long. So to get this one at $2,000, I think you're in the money. Even if you had to, drop the pan and put a new main bearing in it or something like that, I think you're still well in the realm of making money. If it was me and I was wanting to keep this one, I would do a TDI conversion on this thing. This is a perfect example of a good TDI conversion one. Putting a Volkswagen diesel in it because it's such a clean tin top. It's definitely worth the money. So I like the color. Like I said, this is just untouched virgin. It's got the stock wheels. I mean, it's not lifted, it's not jacked with, it's not messed with at all. This is a perfect example of one. So, getting a good motor for one of these and dropping it in too they're cheap. I mean, you can find these motors for less than $500 all the time. So, if you want to just find a $500 motor and throw it in there, you'd be in it. Pay some guy $500 to put it in, $500 for the motor. You're at $3,000. And you can still double your money on it. So yeah, I think this is a good one. That's a good one. I think I'm going to use that one for the cover shot. Perfect. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you this weekend. Man, it's been slim pickings this week. But yeah, there's 10 grand sitting here. I'd say there's 10 grand sitting here. Yeah. Between these two, there's 20 grand sitting there. So, at least 15 for sure. 15 grand. And then, there's another 3 grand sitting on this one. There's 5 grand sitting there. Well, there's about 3 grand sitting on that one. Yeah. So anyway, there was probably 5 grand sitting there too. There's about 2 grand sitting on this one. So yeah, guys, there's still plenty of deals out there. There's just not, they're just trickling in. So sorry, I get these to you as fast as I can. And unfortunately we had 2 of them already sold on this one. So, and it doesn't count there was 3 other ones that are completely deleted that didn't even pop up because, they marked them as deleted instead of just marking them sold. So anyway, hope that works for you guys. I will talk at you later. Take care.